Namaste to all you cosmic souls and welcome to your new moon reading for today. Let's dive right in and understand what are the current energies of your current situation. What is it that you need to hear and know about what's happening around you? I can see that the heart chakra really wants to speak to us, but it is not yet time for your heart to speak completely. There are some unhealed wounds with respect to your heart space that still do need to be focused on for the complete truth to be known even to yourself. Is there anything else? Okay, there you go. Let's read as we pick today. To begin with, we have I nurture my dreams along with spiraling creative path to higher fulfillment, nourished by hope and empowered by inspiration. You are currently being called to tap into your creative and intuitive side, to nurture those dreams into reality, to nurture those inspiring thoughts into reality, to bring those dreams into the physical reality of your current state of living, because you are capable and it is intertwined very deeply with the path that you are stepping into. If some of you feel like you're stepping into a new phase of life, not a new phase necessarily, but like a continuation, but it feels new, it feels different. I feel like the life that you have been living and the path that you are currently walking into are intertwined. So there is no this without this, and there is no this without this. So basically, whatever your past life has been, and whatever path that you will tap into, you're right at the center of it, which makes me think of the wheel in the tarot, right? You're exactly at the center point of transition. I surrender wholly and completely into profound renewal and multidimensional healing, trusting in the magnificent grace that guides my soul. There is grace in your soul. There is love in your soul. Your soul is love. Your soul is made of love. I just realized that all the crystals chosen are amethyst and apatite, which is blue and purple. Blue and purple. So those are the colors of your reading today. Maybe a little bit of green too. So trust in the process, trust in your heart, trust in the path that you are taking, because if you're going to consistently, constantly doubt it, yes, what is doubt without faith? What is faith without doubt? But if you're going to constantly doubt it, there is no point in having the faith. It's only going to confuse your mind even more rather than taking the path of faith, of love. You are walking into this path by trusting that this is the path for you at this point of time. And if this is not the path for you, step out of it. You are being given a chance to reevaluate your life and your choices. It may be a difficult decision to make, but it is a decision that needs to be made because it is with respect to your life path. You're exactly at the center of your decision making, whether you want to move forward and in which way. You are being given the choice of action and the choice of love too. I naturally attract a deep soul nurturing grace through an unconditional trust in the loving spiritual intelligence of the universe. Exactly what we just spoke about trusting your path, about trusting yourself, about trusting your heart space. Your heart space needs to be trusted because it is guiding you. It is taking you forward. It is taking you towards your next step, your next path, and telling you that this is where you need to go. You feel it in your heart, don't you? What is the new moon energy bringing us at this point of time? And what is it that we need to hear and know? Calling upon your guardian angels, your spirit guides, and your spiritual master to give us information and guidance on the next few steps that you need to take to find your way in this path. Okay. First, we begin with beauty. What do you see? Autumn, a Buddha, a snake, water. You are moving into a space of complete internal healing. This is the kind of healing that only water can bring you. If you've ever heard of water manifestation, take that into account and make use of that. You are being asked to heal and work on healing anything that you feel is coming in your way, anything that you feel is somewhere hindering you from walking forward. And also notice if these are your thoughts that are hindering you, or if what you feel like is coming in your way of your life is actually coming in the way of your life, or is it just your thoughts? That is something that you need to check in with yourself. Okay. Next we have dance. As soon as I saw this, I thought of the Tandav, the dance that Shiva does, right? Probably because I saw the anklet that probably makes noise when you dance. You know, people, Bharatanatyam dancers wear it a lot. The rattle of a snake, right? That noise, that healing noise. And we have the boulder opal as well, which is a magnificent energy of manifestation and growth. So this new moon is bringing you high energies for manifestation, for growth. If you decide to allow it in your life. If you decide that this is how you want your life to be, that is exactly how it will be. And this new moon is giving you that chance to re-evaluate your life and make strong decisions. Let us move into understanding what is happening with you right now, and is there anything that you need to hear and know? Untapped emotions, but at the same time completely magical and expressive. With the Seven of Pentacles, you're moving towards a line of abundance. You are being guided this new moon into a new phase, into a new path. Also, I feel like a lot of stagnant energies are yet to be released that you may not be completely seeing clearly or even wanting to release for that matter. Or even if you do want to, because you do have some kind of future plans, or there's something that you have decided maybe that you want to do, but you're not seeing something clearly. Let's just check in with that. Okay. All right. So let's start with the Ace of Cups. With the Ace of Cups, full and complete emotion, you're completely in your path and power. You're allowing whatever emotion it is. And remember that emotion is feeling. Anything that you feel becomes an emotion, right? If you feel frustrated, irritated, complete happiness, sadness, all of that is a feeling, all of that is an emotion. So understand that, okay, this is an emotion, and put it in that bubble of emotion, because you are looking at that emotion separately. When you look at it separately, give it some love. Give that particular emotion some love from yourself, from afar. Make it a practice to give your emotion that love. And that love will transform it, heal it, and make it something that you completely embody and understand, so that you can come into full power and control that emotion. Use that emotion to develop emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is using your emotions wisely, because you understand those emotions. Where are these emotions coming from? Is it coming from your present state, or is a past situation inducing those emotions in your current state of being? Because as I see, you're completely grounded, you're completely magical, and you're in power. Your intuition is grounded. But at the same time, you're feeling a lot inside. It's like a whole, it's just waves and waves and waves of emotion that you haven't, you know they're there, but you haven't really touched them because you don't know what to do with it. And this is a lot to do with your unhealed feminine side. A part of your feminine is calling to be healed because it feels maybe underappreciated, or that feminine energy feels incomplete in some way, and it's calling to you to say, hey, can you just have a look at me, as well as all of the other things that you're doing? Just give me some time too, right? So check in with your emotions, check in with yourself, and just sit for a second and say, okay, this is how I'm feeling today. Let's just observe this feeling from afar, from a third point perspective. I'm going to sit here, I'm going to keep that emotion or whatever I'm feeling here and just observe it throughout the day. Right? You're just observing that emotion. You're not giving a reaction with that emotion. You're not reacting to the emotion, but you're stepping out of it. You're taking a step back and saying, today, I'm going to give you love. I'm just going to watch you and see what's happening with you or why. Maybe try to understand why. With the Seven of Pentacles, I also see that I want to recheck with this actually. We do have the Eight of Pentacles as well, because that means you're definitely moving towards growth, but there is some kind of a blockage in the abundance as well. Maybe you need to take the action towards this abundance, because if you're waiting for abundance to come and you're not really taking action towards that abundance, how is it going to come? Right? Because right now the Knave of Swords, the Knight of Swords is ready to take action, but he's just sitting there knowing that he has to take action. But where is the action? Question mark. I mean, maybe this is you, maybe this is not. This is a general reading, so please take in only what resonates, leave out the rest. Okay. Next we have the Moon, and usually I would read the Moon differently, but of course this is a different deck and the depiction is different. The way I read it is going to be different. Why am I thinking of reindeers and Santa Claus? Something magical is about to happen, and when I say magical, I really do mean that. Maybe a miracle in some way. This new moon is opening up a completely different path for you. And I feel like twins, maybe something about twins. I haven't received anything with respect to relationships, but this could be talking about a twin flame relationship. It could also be talking about mirroring images, as in people in your life are mirroring you right now. Luna. Okay, what is this about? Finding more clarity. What is this about? It's about the Seven of Cups and the Lovers reversed. Wow. This is definitely talking about a very deep soul connection. It could even be a twin flame connection. I don't know why I doubted my own intuition, because I knew that's what I wanted to say, but I guess I wanted confirmation from the universe, right? Although your emotional fulfillment is yet to be complete before this union can happen, because as we can see, there are some unhealed emotions, right? Like, they're there, but you don't know what to do with them. You need to look at those emotions and give your emotions love, and give those feelings some love. The emotions that you haven't completely recognized, that is what you need to share that love with, and say, hey emotion, I know you are hurting, and I want to give you some love, and you want to give that emotion some love. Okay. And now, as that happens, you start filling your cups, your emotional cups, with love. You will begin to see and receive a reciprocation from your mirror, from your twin soul, from your twin flame, from this deep soul connection. Why I say twin flames is because we do have the Lover's card, receiving guidance from an external source. reaching towards your historical path of evolution and understanding where your origins are from. That is part of your path. If you are resonating with what I am saying right now, maybe this has something to do with your origins, your ancestors, and where you originally are from, and not talking about this lifetime. Could be this lifetime as well, but it could also signify past lifetimes if you believe in that. And also, you are being divinely guided by a spiritual master, and it's not just you, it's you and your twin soul, twin flame, your deep soul mirror. Now, this person may or may not be in your presence, but what you need to understand is that the masculine energy is finding strength and the feminine energy is helping with the emotional fulfillment, so that the strength can be brought in to this connection in all levels. Your masculine and feminine energy balance is coming in. This is amazing. I actually really like this. Unexpected. I didn't expect this to come. Seven. Where's the third seven? Okay, now we have the Two of Wands. You are creating plans. You are creating or making certain decisions in your life, maybe, or you're looking to make these certain decisions, but there is some organization that is lacking, or maybe you're doing too many things at once. Just figure that out, because there's only one foot grounded, the other foot is missing. Where is the other foot? So this grounded foot is kind of tied down, right? And what? Birds just flocking could be a sign of wait for a second. First decide what it is that you actually want. When you know 100% this is what I want, then you make that decision. Because right now, even though one foot is grounded, it's grounded so hard. It's taking the load of both your feet. So when you're ready to bring the other foot down and create that balance, that beautiful balance, you're with your feet, right? Using your feet to bring in that beautiful balance, then you can make whatever this decision is about. Right from the beginning, we've been talking about it. So probably, even if there is no decision to make, there is probably something that you have been trying to find full circle in. So that full circle will come through to you this full moon. This new moon. Every time I receive this card, I think of Rumpelstiltskin. If you've heard that story where, he captures someone and he says, when you guess my name right, I'll let you go. And one day he's just jumping around singing Rumpelstiltskin is my name. But she'll probably never be able to guess it, is what he thinks. But she's heard that and she's guessed the name right too. Right? What was the point of that story? It's like you're weaving your progress by yourself. Right? And you never know who is helping you It could be a complete stranger on the road talking about something, and you just overhear something and that makes sense to you. So keep your ears open, because you never know who is disguised to send you a message, who is present to give you that message to complete your thought. It's not only you who's working on your path, but there are many other people who have taken these contracts, soul contracts, and have decided to just come in for that period of maybe a few minutes to just whisper to you your message and then disappear. Whether you decide to receive that message or not is completely up to you. But when that message is spoken to you, you will notice it because it will resonate with you. Now that we have completed a part of our reading, let us move to the next part and understand what is it that we need to do about where you are, and if there is something that needs to be worked on. Okay. All right. This should work. Action is literally the only way. You are being asked to just step in, take charge, and take your power. You have all of these dreams, these clouds, these things that, okay, maybe someday this is what I'll do. Stick your hand out of that dream and do it instead of just dreaming about it. Because it's already started to grow in your mind. But the only thing is that the action has to be taken, so you can build the entire city if you need to, if you want to. But you'll have to do the work for it. Your thoughts are really powerful. That is why it has already sprouted. But the next step is to consistently water these trees, do the work. Yes, there's a lot that comes with this work, but you just have to push a little. I know you're probably pushing a lot already. You're probably tired too. But you can do it. You definitely can do it. I mean, you have so much power with you right now. If you just tap into that power, you are capable of absolutely anything. Look at the amount of yellow. It's like a way of life, or it's just happiness everywhere. Even through all of this discomfort that you are feeling, there is a very, very strong sense of happiness within that discomfort. You're pushing through the discomfort because of the love you have in your heart space, your intuitive abilities that are extremely strong, and using the energy of appetite as well to step into that powerful energy of yours. Now, with the Knight of Cups is again another action card. Okay, but this Knight of Cups is kind of toiling with emotions. You're just sitting with the emotion, but not doing anything about that emotion. Here, this is what I feel. Okay, what are you doing about it? Next step. What are you doing about it? Give that emotion some love. You've already taken it out, you've already put it into the bubble. Look at it, give it the love, take that step forward, take your action. With the Six of Pentacles reversed, share how you feel. Give more. You will receive. Keep giving. Give as much as you can. I'm going to repeat that. Give as much as you can. But only as much as you can. Giving doesn't always have to involve other people. Giving also involves yourself. Maybe gift yourself something today and gift the other person tomorrow. With the Three of Cups, you are moving into a celebration, a time of celebration of some kind. Something is starting anew. Something is changing. Let us understand, what are we celebrating with the Three of Cups? You took the action and it was, or maybe you decided to take the action. I'm still seeing clouds, which means that, yeah, you're kind of taking action, but some of the action is still in thought. It's not completely present, right? So maybe that there's a bit of change that is required with respect to that, because the action is there, but it's also a lot of thought, right? Like, I dream of doing this someday, but I'm not taking the action towards this. I've only taken few steps of action, and that's okay, because small steps are perfectly all right for you to create that abundance for yourself, right? So maybe focus on that for now and then decide what you need to do next. Now remember, this reading is all about you. You decide what decisions you want to make. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to tell you what the cards are saying, maybe give you some advice through the cards. It's your choice what you decide you want to do, because it is your life and your path that you are living. If you have been here throughout this reading, I thank you and your beautiful soul for your presence and sharing your energy with me today. Thank you so much. Sending you so much love and so much light. Namaste.